Good morning, Brother Gail, teachers, parents, and dear students. This is a big day for all of us, not only for the would-be going to be captains, but for all of us, because we choose our leader, we recognize and identify our leader, and for the whole year, the leader carries out the duties to the best of his ability. So we're creating leadership, and these boys then lead their lives outside the school. Firstly, may I congratulate the prefects and their families for the appointments you are receiving here today. While times have changed, entering the realms of student leadership remains both a challenge and an honor. Captains are representatives of the student body and embody the best in student qualities that the school has to offer. So leaders, captains, be mindful of this and also the rich heritage of St. Patrick's as you go about your tasks and duties. For many of the captains, as I see your faces, this is your first exposure to leadership. It will likely be the first in a lifelong journey of leadership, something St. Patrick's students are well known for. A tradition that I hope all of you will carry on in humility and in service to God. For those of you who have been called, it is my hope that you will take your responsibilities seriously and represent St. Patrick's School sincerely. To all you boys and girls, who might have wanted to serve as a prefect, but who were not chosen at this juncture, do not feel disheartened, but use the opportunity as a development exposure and continue to seek different avenues for leadership. There's a Chinese proverb, the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu said, "To lead people, walk beside them." Are you hearing, leaders? You just have to walk beside them. As for the best leaders, people do not notice their existence. They are there, people have not realized that the leaders have been around them. Work is just progressing quietly, peacefully. They are the best leaders. The next best, the people honor and praise. I'm giving you the different categories. The next, the people fear. Don't be a leader like that. Don't let the students fear you. Let them love you. And the next, the people hate. Also, don't let them hate you. Let them feel very comfortable with you. Let them go up to you and approach you. So then you are a good leader. And when the year is over and you're out, you'll be leaving, they will remember you. They'll miss you. That's what you should leave behind. When the best leader's work is done, the people say, "We did it ourselves," not the leader. The quality of a leader is reflected in the standards they set for themselves. I wish to end with a challenge to the prefects and all the schoolmates. Whether you take up the challenge and how you address it, I leave it up to you. There's a word, grace. You know, grace is a fundamental word in the Christian faith. It is by grace that we are saved. Grace meaning undeserved favor. To be a gracious society and a gracious country is an ambitious task. You know, gracious society, a gracious country. That's quite an ambitious thing, to change the entire society, the country. My challenge to you is to make graciousness and consideration for others a part of the school culture. Please let that remain with you. Let this graciousness and consideration for others, let it be a part of our school culture. Let's take it on from today. Let it be a culture.
It's too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you. This love in my heart that I'm feeling for you.
Let them see if you're crazy. I don't care that. Put your hands in my hand, friends, don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Friends, we can make it if we're heart to heart. Strong forever, nothing's
the head boy Saikat Ray.
I
Saikat Ray,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to discharge my duties
to discharge my duties
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
I shall not misuse my power
I shall not misuse my power
and shall strive towards excellence
and shall strive towards excellence
in every sphere of activity.
in every sphere of activity.
The head boy Saikat Ray will now administer the oath to the games captain Rajdeep Thakur, followed by the assistant games captain Sujauddin Ahmed.
I
Do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to discharge my duties
to discharge my duties
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
I shall not misuse my power
I shall not misuse my power
and shall strive towards excellence
and shall strive towards excellence
in every sphere of activity.
in every sphere of activity.
I
Sayyid Shujaudin Ahmed,
do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
to discharge my duties
to discharge my duties
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my abilities.
I shall not misuse my power
I shall not misuse my power
and shall strive towards excellence
and shall strive towards excellence
in every sphere of activity.
in every sphere of activity.
Do solemnly promise to discharge my duties to the best of my ability. I shall not misuse my power and shall strive towards excellence in every sphere of activity.
Mr. Lazarus, housemaster of Red House, will now administer the oath of office to the captains of Red House.
I do solemnly promise to discharge my duties to the best of my ability. I shall not misuse my power and shall strive towards excellence in every sphere of activity.
Do solemnly promise to discharge my duties to the best of my ability. I shall not misuse my power and shall strive towards excellence in every sphere of activity.
Do solemnly promise
solemnly promise
to discharge my duties to the best of my ability. I shall not misuse my power and shall strive towards excellence in every sphere of activity.
I shall not misuse my power and shall strive towards excellence in every sphere of activity.
I do solemnly promise to discharge my duties to the best of my ability. I shall not misuse my power and shall strive towards excellence in every sphere of activity.
Do solemnly promise to discharge my duties to the best of my ability. I shall not misuse my power and shall strive towards excellence in every sphere of activity.
I do solemnly promise to discharge my duties to the best of my ability. I shall not misuse my power and shall strive towards excellence in every sphere of activity.
Do solemnly promise to discharge my duties to the best of my ability. I shall not misuse my power and shall strive towards excellence in every sphere of activity.
There's a different type of excitement. And I think I don't have to explain to you why. I congratulate you because you have picked up that important event that happened this morning. Your principal spoke some very powerful words telling you about what it is to be a leader. I'm not going to add to that. I know you listened, and you listened very carefully. What's the next part? Of how we are going to help these people. What's happening now right through India? We are electing leaders. And you're getting a blast of it on television. All kinds of things happening. I'm just going to add to that, just one little point. I'm asking these people here, a big group of them, to lead by example. People follow what you do. A very quick little story. I was coming out of Lamaya Park a few days ago, and a family was going in. And the back of the family, they were going in for a picnic. They had all the Dikshis and the sound system and everything. But the last two kids, I tried to guess their age. They wouldn't be in class 2. They were carrying a chicken. And the chicken was alive. One fellow had one wing, the other fellow had the other wing, and they were walking down. It shocked me. I was funk. That has stayed with me. That happened 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And I shiver when I see that. When I look back at it, I shiver. What have those parents done? They have led by example. But this time, the wrong example. Those little children have lost respect for any kind of life. They're carrying this chicken which they're going to eat, and it's swinging by its wings. Yes, we laugh at it. We laugh at it, of course we do. It looks funny. But something has gone wrong, seriously wrong. And that's why I ask you, be careful of what you do. These leaders here, you do something, everybody follows you. Just keep that little story in mind and watch, it's happening all around us. It's happening all around us. If you remember that one story, you'll see it happening all the time. I do something wrong, I do something right, people follow me. But very often, somehow, they follow the wrong thing. So once again, congratulations. You've been very patient. The sun is catching up on a few people there. They're getting nicely roasted. So I wish to say a little prayer. You heard your supervisor saying a little prayer. Lord, give us open eyes to see the beauty you have created. Open minds to lead those in our care. And open hearts to receive as well as to give the love you have offered us. God bless you all.
It must have been colder in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You've been content to let me shine. You always walked a step behind. Well, I was the one with all the glory. Well, you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name. I never once heard complain. Whoa, did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher, higher than an eagle. With you as the wind beneath my wings.
It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all right here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. I would be nothing without you.
Whoa, did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. With you as the wind beneath my wings. Oh, did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. With you as the wind beneath my wings. With you as the wind beneath my
The house captains will now take over their respective flags. I request you to all stand now for the school song.